this is Tracy with the Southern Tennessee Mom. Hope that you're having a great day. I want to give you a big shout out from Tennessee. Today we're going to make a floral arrangement that you can use in a wedding. That's what this is going to be used for, is wedding reception tables. So I've got everything here everything here is from the Dollar Tree, except my glue sticks I got at Walmart. It's the Gorilla Glue Sticks, and I think I give like $3 or $5 for these, I don't know. And then of course my glue gun. And then we have I've got the wooden cubes from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use the top of that for my glue gun so I don't get glue all over my table. And I have a couple different, they have started selling the candles, if you haven't noticed, at the Dollar Tree. I've got a couple different sizes here that I'm going to use in this arrangement. And I've got a couple different ropes. We're going to do a two-tone basket. I got this one in the white, and then I got these two in the brown. So what I thought I would do is start out with the brown, and in the middle I'm going to put the white. Or maybe at the top, I don't know yet. And then I've got one of these for the florals to go into, and then I've got all these pretty florals from the Dollar Tree. Some of them are rosebuds, and then I've got these pretty, I don't know if it says what they are. If it says what they are, a peony. I don't know if I was saying that right, but anyhow. And I've got a couple of greenery picks there. So, of course, you'll need a pair of scissors. I got two of these square mirrors for candles that we're going to use. And then I've got this little basket I got at the Dollar Tree. So that's what we're going to need for this. And of course, you'll need some cutters for your florals. Or if you don't have those, you can use scissors. You just take your scissors. I've showed you all this in the past. But just take your scissors and just kind of go around the plastic. It takes a little longer, but it still does the job. Cut through the plastic and then just bend it, and it'll come off. Or if you have these, it's much quicker because you can just, of course, snap right off. So either way, either one will work. I just happen to have those. My husband had those, so I use those. Now on these mirror bases here, I'm going to get this, we'll clean it up later. I've got it dirty, but we'll clean it up later. But I'm going to turn them over. I don't know if I can remove that label as one or not. You really don't have to. It's coming off pretty good. So we have the labels removed now. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, you don't have to do that step if you don't want to. It's not going to really be seen. But we're just going to take our glue gun and we're going to just put a bead there. Right in the center of the joints. Help hold them together. Then I'm going to take a couple of these and I'm going to just kind of reinforce that glue. And then once I've got that, let that dry, I'm going to actually take these blocks And I'm gonna glue them on top of those for legs. Of course, remove any spider webs you have, but makes a great little stand. Now you can spray paint these, or I'll probably actually stain these a little bit with just some brown paint and add a little bit of water to it. You've seen me do that, make stain, and just kind of color them up a little bit maybe, or I might just leave them plain, natural. I kind of like that too, because the rope is natural, so I think it'll match well. Alright, so we got our base. Now we're going to put that aside. We're going to take our basket. I'm going to remove this label. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to actually do the bottom. So I'm going to, if you're starting here, you wouldn't have to do it, but I'm going to actually glue here on the bottom and up around. So let me remove this and get this open. These have tape on the end if you never seen this. So I just like to remove the tape. You don't have to, I guess, but I just find it holds better if you go ahead and remove it for both ends. Okay, now. Before I start the bottom, I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to unravel one so it's a little bit thinner. Let's see how much I'll need. That might be enough. Let me go ahead and cut that off. I don't really measure, so maybe 12 inches, 14 inches. So I'm just going to unravel that, and I'll show you why. I'm going to put some glue here. I'm going to wrap it around the handle. And I want it to come down a little bit because when I wrap it, it'll just reinforce that. And you won't be able to see where the handle starts and the rest begins. Actually, I'm going to pour that off. Yeah, I like to show y'all that we make mistakes too, or change our minds right in midstream, so it happens. So I'm actually going to separate this even further down so we have more string to work with, because I want to make sure this has a good cover on it. Okay. Now, let's hold it there for a second till it dries. Just careful not to glue yourself. And then, see, it's much thinner now, so just take and wrap it. I want it wrapped tight, so we'll make sure you push it down so nothing is showing. So that's a good start. So I'll be back when I'm done. As you can see, we got the handles done. I did put a dab of glue here and it started like a circle here, and I'm going to continue around. And when I get this all done, I'll be back to show you the end result of that. Okay, we've got that one that is a set, second row of the brown. That's 2 rows of brown. And I've started the white. I'll be back when I'm done with this. Okay, I've got it completed now. And if you can see this, I could put an extra cord around the white so it would give it like a lip to border it in a little bit. And you can see the bottom. Okay, so now start filling it up. I did end up using 3 brown and 1 white. Hot glue on the bottom of this. It's gonna melt it a little bit, so don't worry about it. Stick it to the bottom of that. Now we're gonna start filling in our flowers. I'll be back once I get them cut. 2 buds. So we're gonna start out. The taller one here. What I done was I cut them off and I just put the leaves all the way up. Tall one there. Okay. And so now we're gonna go like opposite of each other. A shorter one. Sort of like that right now. You can see, and then we're just going to build it off of that. Now we're going to take the blue flowers and we're going to put them in like a cross pattern. Now I had some leftover string left over from where I separated from the cord. I made like a bow out of that string, so I'm going to glue it here to the front of it. just for extra decorative purposes. I have one extra blue flower here. I'm going to put it in the center. I'm just going to make a little room there. I decided we need that extra flower there in the center. So I took the leftover string that we had and just made a simple bow and put it right there in the middle. Because here is the handles, and I just put it right in the middle. So that is the flowers. What do you think? I think that looks really good. And then light up our candles. This one hasn't had the plastic pulled out of it. Now I think that will make a really pretty centerpiece for a wedding. Comment, let me know what you think. I think it's going to be really pretty. I think it looks beautiful. And definitely a transformation from a plastic little bowl or pot from the Dollar Tree. I think it really upstaged it. So let me know what you think. Comment. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and like my channel. I hope you have enjoyed this. I have had fun making this. This was really a neat project. I think it turned out really well. I hope you have a blessed day, and God bless you. Goodbye. I had 4 of the flowers left, the rosebuds. I pulled them off the stem, cut the stems off so they were flat, and glued them there in the center of the mirror stand. So what do you think? I think it's gorgeous. Y'all have a blessed day. God bless you.